All right, guys, this is the video you have been waiting for. This is a clear outline in 3 simple stages that Luke used to scale to $200,000 a month as a videographer, and how you could do the same thing for yourself, for your own business. And if you don't know who Luke is, it's this guy right here with the red arrow. It's us at the client mastermind, and here's another picture with me and him at the yacht. But guys, this guy's an absolute savage. So let's dive into the 3 stages so you guys can get results. And guys, I want to outline this for a second. This is not just some video that's like, oh, this is like, oh, there's how this client did this, or a client testimonial video. No, this is a 3-step action-based video. And the goal of this video is for you to watch it, take notes, and apply these things into your own videography business, content agency business, and scale to record months. Scale to crazy record months in 2025, right? And so I'll be breaking down the 3 stages so you can implement this and scale up. And guys, this is going to be a breakdown of how Luke went from $5,000 a month to Luke, from $5K a month Luke to Lambo Luke, right? Lambo Luke suits him well. He's now at $200K a month, and he accomplished this within just 12 months. So imagine how fast your life can change, where you have $200K months coming in. Oh, you just bought a Lambo Huracan at 23 years old, and it's just absolutely crushing it. Right? Absolutely crushing it. I don't know a single other videographer out there at 23 years old, any other videographer that has a Lambo, matter of fact. Right? So proud of this guy, absolute savage. And guys, I texted him this morning and I was like, yo dude, I'm making a video about the story of how we helped you grow and all this. And he actually has a piece of advice for you guys as well. And so at the very end of the video, I'm going to share it with you and give you his message from someone that's like been through this entire journey. And yeah, let's go. So guys, many of you guys asked me a ton of questions after watching this video. A lot of you guys watched the actual client interview with Luke, and you were like, dude, that was a great video, but like I have this question, this question, this question. So I made this video based around you guys' questions. And if you haven't seen this video yet, it's almost at 1,000 views. It was posted 2 months ago. So I'm on YouTube. Go check it out. It's great. Check it out after this video. Let's watch this video, take notes, get ready to learn. And so in order to give you guys the best details of how, before getting to stage 1, I want to give you a breakdown of how it started, right? So first things first, like me and Luke were chatting it up on Instagram, and he hit me up and had a lot of questions. And at that time, I built a content agency. We're doing about 80 to 100K a month-ish, and I was scaling up. And so I built a content agency, and he's like asking me questions about, I forgot what it was, about maybe sourcing editors or whatever it was. And I was just giving him a bunch of value. And so at that time, he's like, okay, dude, I want to bet on myself and join your program. Like, if you're giving me this much value for free, can't even imagine where you're going to get me in your program. And so he went all in on himself. And like a month later, he attends the Miami Mastermind. And that's where we had like 25 videographers fly in, come there and network. And I showed them all how to scale up. And it's been crazy seeing people's lives change ever since then, and though they're mastermind and all that stuff. But me and Luke were standing right here. I remember we were standing right by this little hot tub, and we were standing there, and he was telling me, he's like, Boris, I want a fresh start. I want to move to this small town called St. George, Utah. And I remember Googling it, and I'm like, bro, this is such a small town. And I remember learning about ads and running. At that time, I spent maybe like 100K on ads, and I was like, okay, ads are awesome, but local ads crush. And so I knew this was going to work so well for him. I'm like, dude, do it. You got to move out there and let's take over with local ads. And he just listened. He just did it, right? And so what did he do? He packed his bags and he moves, because that's the kind of man he is. He's a man of his word, right? He got a fresh start, hardly any connections, barely knows anyone out there, and it's time to take over. And here's the crazy thing I want to outline. Guys, this town is so small. There's barely any, like there's a bunch of businesses, but there's barely, like there's not that much compared to probably where you're at. Like if you're in a bigger city like San Antonio, or I'm in Boca Raton, Florida, or Miami, or LA, anywhere, like there's so many more leads there than there is here, yet he was able to scale to $100,000 a month, right? And so I'm telling you this because if he could scale to $100,000 a month in this city alone, in this dot of a city, this small city, then means you can scale to 100K a month as well wherever you're located. I promise you. Like, we have so many clients scaling past 50, 70, 80, 100K a month all over. So there's zero excuse for you not to do the same. And before I move on to stage number 1, right, I do want to say something. He moved and he kept his word because that's the type of man that he is, right? And so, like, I think that's a big reason why he scaled up. He kept promises to himself. When he told himself, I'm going to scale. I want to make 2024 a record year. I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to hire a coach. I'm going to listen to him. I'm going to implement things. He did it. He did it. He made the decision and he went after it. And that's why he's winning. Like, yes, I gave him the tactical things, but that mindset, like, the clients that are crushing it have that mindset. And so, dude, I'm telling you, stop telling yourself if you want to grow. If you want to grow, grow. Like, give yourself permission, but go all in. Like, don't be one of those people that are like, maybe 2024 is going to be a record year. 2025 is going to be a record. Like, dude. And so I commend him for that because he's a man of his word and he just went all in on himself. Right? Okay, so let's get into stage number 1. Better known beats best. So he dominated in his city with local ads. So we needed Luke to become the best known. Like, we needed people to like know that he's this new guy that offers a videography service, right? Because he just moved there. No one knew him, right? So it's like it's kind of tough to like some of you guys have been in the same spot all your life and you're like struggling to grow. Imagine this guy comes there and in 1 year scales to $200,000 a month, right? Guys, this is crazy. The stages I'm about to show you are freaking nuts. So Luke launched one ad and people started recognizing him. And one thing he did extremely, extremely well is when people would start seeing him from local ads, and that's the beautiful thing about local ads, he did a really good job documenting the journey. He did a really good job documenting the process. So basically what would happen is like a client, he would go out to eat and someone would be like, yo, you're that Luke guy. And then he would go like, what's up guys? The power of local ads. This random guy at the whatever gym just said whatever, right? Like he said he's been seeing my ads all over the place. He did that all the time. Like he would just shake hands with as many people as humanly possible and show them, hey, I'm not just some guy across the screen. I'm a real human being here to help you grow your business. And local ads accelerated that and gave him so much attention because guess what? Businesses don't want to work with people. Businesses only want to work with people they like and trust. The reason some of them don't want to work with you is because they've never heard of you, right? That's the truth. You're like selling some offer that one, they don't need it as a commodity, and two, they've never heard of you. They don't like you and trust you. And you'll never scale up fast without local ads. That's another hard truth. Like if you keep telling yourself, I want to grow my videography business, I want to grow this thing up, like on my content agency, I want to grow it up, like you will never scale fast without local ads. You can scale over 5 years. You can go up to like 40K a month, 30K a month, right? But like if you want to scale fast, like 100K a month, 50 to 100, 200K a month in a year, local ads is a must. Whoa. All right. Let's go into the next part, right? So one thing I will say is none of his competitors can keep up with him. That's one of the best parts about this strategy. Local ads plus setting plus selling done right is what helped him scale, right? Done right. When all his competitors in the city try to copy his ad, the same words, everything, it didn't work. And the crazy thing is, most people think an ad is going to solve their entire business, but it's not. The ad is such a small part of it. Yes, it drives a ton of traffic, but if you don't know how to convert it, and if you don't have a nice like offer to sell them that's irresistible, it's a waste of money, right? And that's why he's still dominated, because you guys could spend years trying to figure this out. Like Luke's competitors and people in that city, and a lot of other videographers, quite frankly, that we talk to that want to work with us, but they're like, oh, I want to figure it out. Like, dude, go ahead, burn through all your cash, like on ads that don't work. Like, cool, I don't care, right? But like, the truth is, the fastest way to scale up was to do it the right way, right? And so here's the thing, guys. With local ads, you could target the exact city, the exact age range, the exact person, right? The exact person that we want to attract, right? That has money to pay you. And so guys, that's why Luke dominated, because no one can compete with him. No one had the offer that Luke had. No one had the strategy that Luke had. And so that's why he's dominating, right? So here's how the process went, guys. First deal closed, second deal closed, third, fourth. Like money was rolling in for Luke. Like rolling in. And he was crushing it. Like he was like, and here's one of the reasons I think a big reason as well. A lot of people get complacent when they get a lot of money. They're like, ah, man, yeah, we're crushing it, and they slow down. He never slowed down. That was one of the reasons I respect him as a man. He never slowed down. He kept pushing. All right, and so that's why he's winning. And so, guys, all right, now we're at the part of the story where he has ads launched. He moved to Utah, closing deals left, right, like every freaking other day. Like, it's nuts, right? Let's get into the next part, right? So he was not scared to level up. So some of us guys, some of us, we just don't do it. The things that scare us. Put more money into ads or invest into that person or do whatever. We don't do them because I don't know, we're scared. But he wasn't like that. And that's why he's winning. And guys, you guys got to remember, learning from other people is like the easiest way to scale. And so guys, every time where I'm like, Luke, your ads are crushing it. He hit me, I'm like, raise up your ad spend. He hit me with this emoji. Yes, sir. Like, here's the thing. It was so easy to help him scale. And here's the funny part, guys. When he joined as a client, he's like, Boris, I'm going to be your best case study ever. Your best client success story ever. He said that multiple times. Dude spoke it into existence, right? And so, and I have a few clients that are like trying to keep up with him, and they're on their way. I think some clients have the potential as well. So you better I know he's gonna watch this. He better like watch out as well. And so, guys, this game is fun, man. When you're scaling up, it's easy to scale up when you have the right strategy, right? So here's the thing: he never said no. All he needed was information, and he would execute like a madman. Like, he was just running. He would just execute. I would help him script his ads. I helped him like launch retargeting and do all these things, and like he crushed it. He just did it. He ran. And I was like, up ad spend. He never like doubted it. Yeah, maybe he was like, are you sure? I don't want to spend that much, but like he just did it. And that's why he's winning, right? And so, but here's the problem we ran into. And here's the real problem about this, guys. Even though we had unlimited leads as a videographer, he was stuck doing shoots every single day. He was going from shoot to shoot to shoot, from client to client to client. So fulfillment became a bottleneck. Imagine having so many leads that you just can't take on everyone. Like, it just became a problem because he was so busy. He was so busy. And we quickly realized that being just a videographer is not the best way to grow. It's not the best, and it's not the fastest way to grow. It's not the most efficient way to grow. It's not. It's a part of the equation. It's like a part of the pie, a piece of the pie, but it's not majority of it, right? And so we realized clients do not want to do 20 to 30 videos a month. One local ad and a few videos is all they need to get real results, right? This leads us to the next stage, and this is where it gets really fun, right? But we realize clients do not want to do 20 to 30 videos a month. They just don't. It's a lot of work. They want to grow their business. And so when Luke realized this, and when we helped him dial in an offer, which I'm about to get into, this is what every videographer needs to realize, that gets real results for less time of yours than you win. That's how to scale. So that's where we implemented the offer pivot, which is what I call now the hybrid method. If you watch my Instagram stories, if you see the client wins and all that stuff, I talk about the hybrid method every other day because it works so freaking well, right? So we quickly realized you could scale like crazy with local ads. You can get a ton of leads, but we're missing the big money making opportunity. We're missing the big opportunity, the big money making opportunity right in front of our face. And that's the opportunity you are missing out on as well as a videographer. And I promise you this, someone is going to do it. If it's not you, it's going to be someone else. In your city, someone is going to apply everything I'm showing you. It's going to be either you or it's going to be someone else. But when someone applies this, whether it's you or someone else, in your city, this exact method, they win. They're going to take over, just the same way Luke did. It's crazy. And so what we had to do was we had to change up the offer, and we combined content with local ads and sold it to clients. And by selling this high ticket offer, paid up front as well. So not only is he getting paid up front more, 6 to 10K, paid up front, right? And that way, when you get paid up front, you can reinvest back into ads, team, and scale the business up and have big months, right? Here's the 3 big advantages that this gave Luke. We finally had an offer that no other videographer can even come close to. No other videographer can compete with this offer because every other videographer is like content. We're like less content, focus on your business. You need one local ad. Like it's like such a no-brainer. Like no one wants to make content, man. It's a lot of work. And so this was way more desirable. So not only can no other videographer compete with him because they're all pushing the same thing every other videographer and their grandma is pushing. Now we had a way more desirable offer for clients because they don't want to make 20, 30 videos a month. If we could just do one video shoot with one local ad, they're happy because they want to get back to work. They want to get back to growing their business. They'll pay you more. These clients, these service businesses will pay you more money for less work, for less of your time, if it's done right. If that time it gets them real results. And so they don't need 20, 30 videos a month, guys. They don't need to keep meeting with you. They don't want to do that. They want results. And so, guess what as well? This is another benefit. This is a big advantage. It's way less work on the client fulfillment side for you. Now you only have one shoot day and the rest is done on Zooms. And now you can charge high ticket paid up front and you can sell an offer that gets businesses real results. And that's how you scale up. Like that's how you help them grow. And these three things, like guys, when you say this in your marketing, dude, no one else competes with you in your city. It's crazy. So this is what the hybrid method is. Essentially, we are combining some short form videos plus meta ads, local meta ads, and that's the hybrid method, right? It's a combination of the two. It's a hybrid of the two. And when we combine this, everything took off. Everything took off when he implemented the hybrid method. Like everything is just a lot more efficient. And so, guys, this story is crazy. At this point, it's like, and what I'm not telling you guys is stuff I forgot, but like there's a lot of trial and error. We tested a lot of ads. We tested a lot of things. We tested a lot of setting frameworks and all these different things. And now we have the process like mapped out. Like my program has the offer mapped out, like A to Z, 0 to 200K a month, mapped out. All a client has to do is execute. The offer is so freaking clear now. It's nuts. And so, even though, guys, like he shared so many wins. Luke was an awesome client to work with. He kept sharing wins because he would get wins like every other day, which inspired a lot of the other videographers in our group. But guys, he hit the people with this message. Guys, it's officially a record month. 8 days into the month, $44,000 collected, $10,000 contracted, $54,000 collected and contracted in the last 7 days. Thank you, Boris, for lighting the fire underneath me again last week. It's probably about KPIs, right? But like, guys, that's where everything took off. When he implemented the hybrid method, everything skyrocketed. Everything just took off. And he started really, really growing, like as a CEO. And so, guys, we're about to get into stage number 3. And he texts me all the time and tells me all the time, Boris, you changed my life. But the truth is, Luke, you changed your own life. He changed his own life. I just pointed him in the direction. I got all this knowledge from building my agency, and like I made so many mistakes running this $1 million content agency, and then I learned all these ads, and I'm like, okay, I'm pointing him in this right direction, but he's the one that ran with it. He's the one that put in the work every single day. So he changed his own life. And guys, I just want to show you guys, he's just like everyone else. He's just like you. There's no difference between you and Luke. He just has a better offer, and he sticks to his word. And he's a savage, right? And so if you can do those three, you'll scale up to 200K a month, like easy. And so stage number 3, this is where we had to really, really dial in the CEO mindset. He was no longer a freelancer. We had to get him out of working as a freelancer. We had to get him out of doing the tedious work that wasn't scaling up his business. The videography, the appointment setting, even the closing. We helped him get out of all of this, and that's what allowed him to scale up. We changed his mindset, and he was now becoming more of a CEO. And things really skyrocketed. Like if you think those other screenshots, like he was at like 80, 90, 100K a month at that time. Things really skyrocketed after this point. He learned the skills to get him to the next level, and he was no longer just a videographer, right? Every week we would meet and look at his KPIs, and we would really dial everything in to see what he could implement to do less work and make more money as a CEO. And that's when things took off. And guys, I have to say this. If you say you want to grow, and you're like, man, I want to have 2025 as a record year, but you're not willing to learn new skills and you're not willing to bet on yourself, then you're being selfish. You're being selfish for yourself, for your family, and for the potential clients that you can help. Because just learning videography is cool, but learning how to get people real results is life-changing. If you could show a business how to, one, save their business. I don't know how many of my clients and Luke's clients that they've messaged them and be like, dude, this strategy that you guys are teaching us saved our business. Like, a few short form videos a month are not ever going to save someone's business. Like, it's just not predictable, right? And so if you're trying to scale up, it's selfish it's selfish to stop trying to learn and stop trying to push yourself. For yourself, for your family, for your potential clients. I just want to say that because, dude, that's the game. You always want to freaking keep learning. You always want to keep evolving, right? But here's the crazy part. We realized businesses don't even care about the videography aspect. They didn't even care that Luke was coming out at all. Like, they didn't care. So he started setting another videographer out there to do his work, right? August is his name, and that kid's a savage. I like that kid. And so here's the thing, guys. Businesses don't care. Like, they don't care who does the videography. So it's like you put so much pride into like the videography, the editing, this. Once you realize that they don't even care who does that, because businesses don't even see what you see as a creative. You'll spend 12 hours on an edit, and they'll see it as a normal video, as a normal video that was done on Captions app. Like, they don't have that creative eye that you do. They don't care. They don't care. And once we realize this, we really help them start being a CEO, right? And so here's the thing. That's when I realized we need to start saving Luke's time and energy. I'm like, no more going to video shoots, no more meeting clients in person, time to scale up. All meetings are done on Zoom. You are now a marketing consultant. Let's start leveraging other people for other tasks that are super low leverage. Let's delegate everything, right? The video editing, the videography, the setting appointments, the closing deals, the client success work. Like, he was the one just taking Zoom calls and running the ship and pointing into the right direction. He was not the guy doing all the busy work. That busy work keeps you stuck, guys. It's not what makes you a lot of money. And when he actually implemented all this, he actually had leverage. And that's what the hybrid method is about. Being a CEO and building a life that you actually, like, you build a business that runs without you, right? You build a business that runs on autopilot. And this offer allows you to do that. So Luke is the CEO. There's 2 setters under him. There's a videographer. There's a CSM. There's a closer here, right? So he's running this business. Like, building a videography business is like, it's hard to scale up. Like, just more shoots, or what's the next step? Like owning a studio or hiring a videographer. Like, it's cool, but this is the way to go. Because this allows you to run an actual business. And that's when he leveled up. That's when everything took off. And so this is the advice I got from Luke. I just wanted to make sure I got the thumbs up to share this whole story with you guys today. So I texted him this morning. He's like, yeah, you have my blessing. So huge piece of advice. He had extreme focus on one method. Videographers can get pulled a million different ways that people tell them. I stayed focused on scaling one way and one way only. And 100% of my time last year had gone to scaling it, which definitely helps. So he went all in on the hybrid method. He went just all in. So a lot of you guys want to like keep deviating from the plan, deviating from the path. Listen to that guy's advice. Guys, this is the fastest path to scaling to $50 to $100 to $200,000 a month. Life-changing money, changing your own life, changing the actual clients' lives, and it requires focus. So when you do this, you're like all in. You're all in, man. That's what allowed him to scale. He didn't even look at any other paths, any other funnels, anything. So guys, Luke is one of the most genuine guys I know. Give him a follow on Instagram if you don't yet. He's an absolute savage. This is someone I actually invited into my own home. There's us in my home in Costa Rica, and us at the gym and stuff like that. But like, this is someone like I respect, and his work ethic is admirable. And like, guys, let's freaking go. I want you guys to realize that he's just like you guys. He's just like you. There's no difference between you and Luke, other than he has a Huracan and he has a good work ethic and he has the hybrid method, right? That's it. right? So guys, if you're ready to scale up and this interests you, book in a call down below and we'll give you a breakdown of how it all works, point you in the right direction. Worst case scenario, you get a ton of value on this call. And I hope to see you guys on next time. And if you're not ready to scale up, then hit that subscribe button. Keep watching our videos, and let's go.